Sila. Wait, why is it, why are we all shiny and shit? There we go. Sila, hello. I hope everyone had a good Monday, or at least it was tolerable. I hope everyone had a tolerable Monday. Whee! Shiny, I mean, I was dark and there were shiny things. Why? I don't know. It just happens sometimes, you know? It just happens sometimes. But yes, I hope everyone's doing well today. It has certainly been a Monday, so I'm hoping that everyone's went far less, in a far less stressful manner than today. No cape today, no, my shoulders hurt. My shoulders hurt, so I felt like I should take that off because I've been rolling them since I got home and I had some floor time earlier, but I felt like it would be a good idea to take that off for today. Not a horrible Monday? Good. I'm glad. Shiny because of optometrist appointment? No. No, I do not in fact need any changes from the optometrist appointment, thank you very much. I went because I'm a conscientious about my health type of person, so I go for my checkup every year like you're supposed to. Yeah. No, I do actually go in to get my eyes checked every year to like look for, mainly it's because I was gonna say they blow up your eyes. They don't blow up your eyes, they dilate your eyes. They do the droppy thing and they do, I mean, I was like a little bit like, oh, maybe is my vision blurry? No, apparently that was just paranoia. Nothing has changed. But yeah, so I always go in for like health as well. Just, you know, so to make sure that there's nothing in my eyeballs or, you know, any fun little things growing back there. So your insurance only covers every other year? Yeah, same. But I still go every year. I still go every year. Yeah, because I like having eyeballs that can see things. Yeah. Also, I spend every waking moment in front of screens. There is very little time in my life where I'm not in front of screens. Be it at the day job, be it reading things on my phone, be it playing video games or talking to you guys and hanging out. I am almost always in front of at least one screen, even if I'm doing stuff that's not screen related. Even when I'm drawing though, that's a screen technically. Yeah, though I do a lot of staring at lights, I guess. But also there's just some medical bits that in my family history that I'm just making sure I'm doing preventative things for. Because it's always better to catch things early. It's always easier to fix them before they get bad. So yes, so I go in more often than most people, it seems. Yeah. I still waiting to go blind, like your mom says, from all the screen time. Jeez, why would they say that? I mean, to be fair, Ma and Pa Hart did used to say that to me too. But then I mocked them because they had glasses and I didn't. And I spend way more time in front of a screen than they do. So, who's laughing now? Mother? Father? Yeah, so it's fine. Salo, good morning, Martin. Good morning. On the other hand, I'm really fucking mad. I bought myself yesterday, not even today, but yesterday I bought myself some Skittles. But like the ones in the purple bag, the berry ones. Why? Because they were on sale and I wanted something sweet when I was coming back from extrovert friend's house after playing some Magic and stuff. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get some Skittles. So I got them and I've been munching on them and I was eating them just now and I was like, huh. Wait, and then I looked in the bag and wait. There's not a single pink Skittle. There's not a single pink Skittle in this entire bag. And it's not one of those like, normal one-person bags. This is like a 191 gram bag of Skittles that I've been eating over the last 2 days and there's not a single fucking pink Skittle in here. Why? Why? And before you say, oh, you ate all the Skittles, there was half a bag left, and there's still a good quarter of it left. I've been going my version of slowly, I promise. But, oh my god, what? There's none. There's absolutely none. There's 0. I'm so mad about it. Why? Why? I just wanted a pink Skittle. Skittles taste the same no matter the color? No. No, it doesn't taste the same. And it's the smell that changes, and smell is the majority of taste. Even if you say it's just the smell that changes. But maybe that's because I eat them by color. Like, I eat Skittles 2 at a time. 2 at a time. And I pick up 2 of the same color, and I put them in my mouth. And then 2 of the same color, and I put them in my mouth. 2 of the same color, and I put them in my mouth. Yeah, so I was real confused when I was like, oh, I haven't had a strawberry flavored one yet. And then I like shook the bag and flattened them all out, and then looked inside, and I was like, I'm very sad about it. I'm incredibly disappointed. This tastes like red to me. Me to my psychologist. No! They actually taste like the things. They actually taste like the things, you know? They do. They do. Like, the red ones do taste like cherry. How do I know? Because they fucking taste like medication, okay? Try another bag. Yeah, I've limited myself to 1 candy type snack a week. And by candy type snack, I specifically mean I can buy 1 family size bag of candy per week, but I can have as many chips as I want. Mainly just because of the past blood work that came back. I was like, oh, there's a little too much sugar, but like, I need 12 million more salt, so it's fine. So it's okay, you know, family size loophole. Look, 1 bag of candy a week is way less candy than I usually have, okay? Like, to most people, they're like, what the fuck? You're still having a giant fucking bag of candy every week. But I'm not having a giant fucking bag of candy every 2 days. So it's fine. Can't save the Tanuki diet? What do you mean? It's fine. Salt pours out of Cyon. My current theory is that, because I rage at everything, that's just the salt slowly pouring out of my body, and I can't maintain any actual levels. Yeah, large sweet tooth. I just like snacks. But I tend to... I tend to be what I like to call a balanced snacker. Usually I'll have like salty things, and then I'll have sweet things, right? So my dinner was a shepherd's pie, which was a salty thing, and then I had some Skittles, which is a sweet thing. But now my mouth is too sweet, so I actually kind of want something salty, but I don't have anything salty around me, and I'm very sad about that. I've just got that 1 tuna that is still sitting there that is not open. So, yeah. Wish your blood work did more than tell me you drink too much and have too much cholesterol? I mean, it can. You just have to get the other tests, right? Like, the doctor just has to sign off on other things, you know? Like, mine said that I have too little cholesterol. It's fine. Chips are carbs equals sugar. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Is my entire diet just carbs? Possibly, but it's fine. And I did have chicken strips today, so I can't even say that I'm not just eating chicken strips, because that was literally what I got for lunch. Spicy cheeky strips, French fries, and then bite-sized churro pieces. Yay. But it was great because I got with my spicy chicken strips. The dips that I got were like a ghost pepper ranch, and that was fantastic. So I could dip my French fries in my ghost pepper ranch and my spicy chicken strips in my ghost pepper ranch. It was delicious. It was fantastic. Yum. And then I came home and I had my shepherd's pie, and I took my vitamins and my minerals. I don't like taking my vitamins or my minerals. That's all just... Don't point out all the carbs. That's all I eat, Phantom. I've told you guys the story about when I was in uni and I took that one like health course for gosh, what was that? What strain was that even in? It was a course specifically for like people who are going to become like physiotherapists and stuff. So it was like all about like the diet and nutrition and things like that. And I took it for the science credit. And it was an online course, which it only had like very few like in-person things. So like before the teacher ever met us, we had to like send in a whole bunch of stuff about like, you know, this is what we eat in a week and this is what like blah blah blah. And eventually like it ended up with like, oh, this is like the height and weight and like measurements to do like calculations and stuff. And the teacher didn't believe me. I've definitely told this already, but yeah, my diet has not changed. The teacher did not believe that the measurements that I sent in were correct for the amount of random bullshit that I ate. So I had to take a picture of myself and then take a picture of my garbage can that had all of my snack wrappers in it to prove to them that no, I did in fact send in the correct data. I am just a Tanuki, and therefore you cannot judge me by human standards. It was that bad. It was that bad. It was that bad. Okay, I eat like fucking garbage, and I used to eat well more than I do now because, you know, that was, I think that was like maybe second year uni, so I was like, what? That makes me, what is that in human years? Like something like 20, maybe 19, 20? Anyway. You know, right? Like, that's a thing. It is a thing, right? Yeah. So, lol to the X to doubt. Yeah. So I had to, like, prove to this professor that, no, like, actually, no one knows how I'm alive. It's fine. Don't worry about it. She eats terribly. Why the fuck is she in this class? Yeah. So that's the other thing that, that's why Kokone Senpai says that I might be a girl failure, but it's like I have the knowledge to not be a girl failure. The problem is I don't have the ability to apply the knowledge to not be a girl failure. So do I know a lot about nutrition and like proper macros and how to have a proper diet and shit? Yeah. Do I know a decent amount about like exercise and like maintaining your body? Oh, for sure. Do I do any of that? Abso-fucking-lutely not. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But then, you know, I can't cook, so like theoretically I know like things that I should be eating, but like then I try my best to like, you know, supplement with other things, like making sure that I'm taking, you know, vitamins and shit. And, or, you know, making sure that I'm, at the very least, I make sure I get enough protein and stuff. Just a quick haha question. How many grams of protein do you eat daily? Oh, I get enough protein. That's like the one thing that I actually do get. That is the one thing that I actually do get every single day is protein. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. I did actually recently buy protein powder just for like days where I don't want to, I only want a snack. I don't know if you guys ever have days where you like only want snacks. You don't want food, you only want snacks. It's very hard to find a snack that has high protein, so I bought myself some protein powder again. I haven't had that in a couple of years because I generally don't like the taste of it, but it's easy to just chuck it in and do a thing. Aren't you allergic to milk? Yeah, but there's like a lot of vegan protein powders and shit. They taste like fucking garbage, but they exist. So sometimes I do that. Yeah. Even now you have snacks behind you in the background. Shh, don't worry about it. Yeah. I mean, even my coworkers in the raccoon world for my day job, they all know that I eat like garbage, so it's, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Jerky is your go-to protein. Don't mind the salt content. I mean, to be fair, I need the salt content, so theoretically, jerkies would be a really good thing for me to have and snack on. The problem for me is that jerkies are really, really hard to chew, and with my jaw being the way that it is, the things that I have to like chew a lot is painful. It's vaguely painful at the moment, because it's gone back to being a big piece of shit, and it hurts, and I can hear it crunching when I talk. But that's fine. Had raw noodles for dinner? Not recently, but I have. Not recently, but I have. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I like dried meats and stuff. They're really good. Asian dried meats are very different from like North American style dried meats, which are different than other dried meats too. I like, smoked salmon is delicious, which is technically a dried meat, but definitely not what you're talking about when you talk about jerky for the most part. But that's great. I love smoked salmon. And like Asian jerkies tend to be sweeter. They're still salty, but they do a lot. They're not always sweeter, but there's more sweet options, ? And I like those. And they also tend to be less like stringy and chewy and tough, you know? Yeah. But yeah, no, I do enjoy jerkies. But yeah, with my jaw the way that it is, I can't chew for a long period of time on like tough things like that, so I won't be able to get most of it. Raw noodles is a decent snack. I really like there's oh god, what the fuck is it called? There's like a monster on the front of it. It's an Asian brand, and it's literally dry noodles that are made to be eaten as dry noodles. They're not meant to be cooked for a meal. It is just a flavored dry noodle snack. And I used to get like big bags of those, and there was like a big bag that had little bags, like little individual sized bags inside, and I used to get those all the time. Oh, now I kind of want to do that. Maybe when I go grocery shopping this weekend, I'll look for some. That would be good. Can you cook them? I mean, I don't know. Theoretically, I don't see why you couldn't. But I don't know. Yeah, it is a thing. Wait, I'm gonna have to look it up now. Dry noodle snack with a monster on it. Yeah. Mame monster noodle snack. Mommy monster noodle snack. Mame sounds like mommy. Let me just save image. Why will you not let me save the image? Okay, let me just download this. It's fine. It's like this. I mean, this is a bad example. There's, you know, there's different types of bags for it, but yeah, it's like a blue monster, and there's like little individual bags inside the big bag, and it's a delicious snack of noodles that you can eat, and they're delicious. Don't recognize the name at all, just the blue monster? Yeah, that sounds about right. I know, I always know the packaging, because the blue monster's been around since, you know, very least since I was a teen. I would assume since I was a child, but yeah. Yeah, but there's other ones too. That one comes in like the whole, like, it looks just like a normal bag of instant noodles. So it comes in like the square brick where all the noodles are together, and you get to break it yourself. So if you like that portion, like the breaking and the crunching, that's great. There's also a lot of other brands that do like a dry noodle snack, and there's one that I really like because they have like a spicy noodle flavor, like a spicy, is it spicy chicken, I think? Anyway, it's really good, but they don't have it in like the brick form. In that one, there's like some that are sort of stuck together. Sometimes you get like single bits, but they're smaller and broken pieces in the bag, so you just kind of grab them and eat them, and you don't need to break them yourself. But I like those ones too. Could be Cookie Monster's son. Yeah, Cookie Monster's son, Noodle Monster. Yeah. But they're really good. They're a good snack. If you like having dry noodles, yeah. Delicious. No brick breaking, no fun. Yeah, if you want the brick breaking ones, then the one with the big noodle it comes in the brick form. Yeah. The other one I tend to get if I really want like a spicy, salty snack, that's like nice and crunchy, as noodles tend to be. Ever having a noodle burger? I don't think I've ever had a noodle burger. I'm trying to figure out what a noodle burger could even be, and I'm not sure what that is. So no, I've never had a noodle burger. No. It was a big thing a while ago. Oh, was it? Was it like one of those food things that got really popular on social media or something? Okay, noodle burger. Is it the one where the noodles are the bun, or is it the one that looks like someone fucking took a stir fry and chucked it on top of a beef patty? Because both of those look terrible. The bread being the noodles. Dry ramen instead of buns. That sounds atrocious. You're gonna bite into that fucker, it's gonna break everywhere, and then it's gonna be super messy, and you're probably also gonna stab your mouth with dry noodle bits. And then the noodles are gonna get all soggy the longer it's in your hand. Oh, that sounds terrible. I don't want it. No, you can't even like cut it into smaller pieces, because you stab that with a knife, it's just gonna go. You want noodles instead of a patty? Yeah, that sounds better, honestly. That might be why you haven't seen them in ages. Yeah, it sounds like it would be. I think it's probably one of those things that got really, really popular on social media, and then people like got it because they were like, oh, that looks really good. Like that looks like it would taste delicious. And then they tried it and they realized it was incredibly difficult to eat. Because that's happened with a couple of things. That's happened with, there was, you know, every once in a while there's like a food trend that goes on and people are like, this is so good. And then it takes like 12 million years to make it yourself. Or it's really hard to eat if you're going out. Or, you know, things like that. Or it's just like, it doesn't actually taste as good as it looks sort of idea. You want to replace bun with wet ramen instead? No, but like, the other version of a noodle burger that I saw was like a burger and it just had fucking like noodles in the burger, you know? You only got to know of it because of Big Hero 6. Oh, well that would also explain why it might have been popular for a hot second. Reminds you of the 10 yen coin cheese thing that tasted terrible. Cheese thing. 10 yen coin cheese thing. I'm assuming that you probably got this at like a konbini in Japan or something. I'll have to go looking for strange cheese things. Bun sounds like carb. I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds like carb happened to me. I like carbs. They're delicious. They're fantastic. Yes, your body needs them to run. No joke, there's a character even called Noodle Burger Boy. Yeah. Big Hero 6 was a fantastic movie, at least in my opinion. I quite enjoyed it. Did I cosplay from it quite frequently? Possibly. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was a really fun, silly movie for surezies. I was really sad we never really got, like, anything else about it. You know, they kind of, like, dropped the thing and then went, boo! And it just no exist. But that's fine. You know, it is what it is. The show was fun as well. Yeah, see, that's the thing is, like, shows I don't ever exist with. Anytime that there's a movie and then there's a show, I'm like, yeah. Because I, at that point, didn't have cable or the ability to see said show for the most part. Also, I'm pretty sure that came out. No, when did that come out? Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that came out when I was already an adult. When did Big Hero 6 come out? 10 years ago. Yeah. No, it came out in 2014, apparently. 2014. Yeah, so I was definitely already an adult. Yeah. I was thinking, I was like, wait, if this came out and I like immediately cosplayed it, that would mean that I wouldn't have been living with my parents at that time. Yeah. Because when I lived with my parents and I was still in like high school and stuff, I did cosplay, but it took much longer for me to get stuff out, and I didn't do it very frequently. And then once I moved out, the first place I lived, where I lived in that cupboard under the stairs, that was a house that was just full of cosplayers. So we pumped stuff out like every week for a while. Yeah. So I was thinking about it and I was like, I definitely couldn't have lived at home if I did something with that movie immediately. Direct hit to your being? I don't know what you're talking about. To be fair, you lived at home through uni. Yeah, I think that's probably the smart thing to do. That's what Hart did as well. But yeah, no, I moved out immediately. As soon as I graduated from high school, I think I did like 1 week of university at my parents' place, maybe a little bit more, somewhere between a week and a month, and then I moved out into a closet because I did not want to have to continue to do my 2-hour each way commute to and from my parents' place and the university, and that was on a good day with no traffic. So yeah, so I moved. Yeah. Yeah, so I just immediately, as fast as I could, got the heck out of there. And I only moved back for a very short period, for like the length of 1 semester, essentially, because when I was doing my teaching practicum, one of the schools that I was placed at was very close to my parents' place, so I just stayed with them for that semester where I was doing that particular piece of practicum. And that's the only time I've ever been back at home. But yeah, other than that, I've been out and about on my own. Somehow have not died of malnutrition yet. Do I know how? Absolutely not. But we're here, so it's fine, you know? Yay. It's still loved now. Maybe they may or may not make something new. Honestly, that would be really fun, because I mean, I love all the characters. I think it's really, really interesting. The problem, though, of course, is that when you take something that has been loved for a really long period of time and then you make a sequel, the chance of that sequel not holding up to the original is really high. You know, when you pump them out like one after another and it's in pretty quick succession, even if the sequel doesn't do as good, like you can always put another one if you need to. But when you've been waiting for so long, that means that there's like, if you do put something else up, there's like a buildup, right? And people have really high expectations of what they hope could be in this movie because they've had all of this time to like think about things that they would like to see. So it is very much a dangerous thing to be doing. They made a TV show. Yeah, someone was mentioning that as well. But yeah, I was not very much a TV show type of person at that point. I'm sure that if it came out when I was like a kid, I would have been super into it. But at that point, I had kind of dropped all cartoons and was solely watching anime and, like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Doctor Who. Stargate. Yeah. Felt like that with The Incredibles. Didn't hate it, but it wasn't that good, IMO. I didn't mind The Incredibles sequel. I thought that it was, like, fun. But yeah, I can see how, like, for a lot of people who were super into it, I could see why, like, it didn't necessarily stand up alongside the original one, especially when you had all that time again to hype it up in your head. You'll end up with either a super fan or someone who never heard of it. Either way, it becomes bad. Yeah. The new Toy Story movies are good but not needed. Yeah, God. There's so fucking many Toy Story movies. There are so many Toy Story movies. Oh my God. There's so many. Have I seen all of them? Yeah. Should I have seen all of them? Probably not. They're fine. They're Toy Story movies, you know, but like there's so many and no one, I mean, obviously someone wants them because obviously someone's watching them. They're making money. They wouldn't be you know, making more of them if it didn't, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, Buffy. Yes. I do enjoy myself some Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I never fully watched Angel, like the spin-off show. We watched some of it, but I don't think I ever finished it. In theory, I know how it ends. I never watched it, but in theory, I know how it ends because I read the fan fiction. So, you know. Yeah. You watched it before Buffy, really? That sounds confusing. I feel like watching Angel and then Buffy would be incredibly confusing. Yeah, because you would know all of the characters like after they had some sort of a... Yeah, it was. Yeah, because they go through like a pretty they go through a lot of little character arcs and like they change quite a bit before they, you know, between the beginning of Buffy and the beginning of Angel. So, yeah. Yeah, that would certainly be something. Yeah, I probably don't even need to say the characters that I liked in Buffy. I feel like it'll probably be pretty self-explanatory to any informant who's been here for a hot second, but but yeah, I don't know. I grew up with a lot of like interest in like vampire media, not Twilight. We've gone over that as well, not Twilight. Pre-Twilight vampire media. So being able to watch Buffy like afterwards, even though it did come out beforehand, I was really, yeah, I was happy to see it. Because I never got a chance to watch it growing up. Because yeah, you know, my parents were not about that. Did I cosplay a lot of Buffy characters? I may or may not have cosplayed at least one. Yeah. I think I've actually mentioned that I've also done. Yeah, I definitely have mentioned that I did have a Spike cosplay at one point because I still have the leather jacket in my closet. That's the word. In my coach closet. Yeah. Yeah. I still have like a full-length leather trench coat dustery thing from when I did that. Yeah. Yes. Hearing the name reminds you of Pinky and the Brain. That was Pa Hart's favorite show when I was growing up. To the point where I still sometimes get him Pinky and the Brain merch when I see it. Did you do this Spike accent? No way in fuck I can do that. No, that's not a thing. The only vampire thing you've ever watched was Blade. Really? Interesting. Yeah. You once cosplayed as the Doctor? Which one? Which Doctor? Tanuki vampire fan art when? I don't know. But yeah, I really liked vampires. I was that girl who would like, I think I've said this before too, like I straight up would like write on my window, but like backwards so that it could be readable from the outside. That like vampires may come in because of the like, you know, like they can't enter unless you invite them in, and just fucking wrote an invitation on my goddamn window when I was a teenager. I was like really into vampires, okay? And I've said this before too. I think I've mentioned like it was not like cute sparkly like, oh, they're a vampire but they would never hurt me. It was like vampires who like were super possessed, like not, it was like red flag vampires. Like I can like fully remember a scene where like the vampire carved his name on her arm, like as she was screaming. They had a whole fucking chapter about him, like it was on a train and he was holding her down and carving his name into her arm. No, I didn't want to fix him, May. I just need to be fixed. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, wow, that's so cool. Wow, I wish that was me. And I'm like, huh. Yeah, Teenage Cyon was fun. Like, Like, who the fuck is like, oh yeah, they're like mutilating this person on a train and like smiling about it and like literally torturing this person to put their name into the arm. And I was like, wow, it's so romantic. What the fuck? Like the main character wanted none of this shit. It happened because she tried to get away, and so he was making sure that like even if she did get away, all the vampires would know that she was his. Like it was not like a cute like, oh my gosh, wow, he loves her so much. This was like not a love thing. This was like very much a like possession thing. But you know, my character type has been the same since I was like 12, I guess. Sounded like a standard Tuesday for the Joker. I don't know, man. I'm not like that's the thing. For some reason, my brain does draw the line with the Joker. I'm not into the Joker. Yeah, and she wonders why we worry about her sometimes. Look, it's a character archetype, okay? It's a character archetype. It's fine. You guys already know. You guys already know what my personality is like. I would never put up with that. I would never. No. I like that. That's, you know, there's a lot of characters that I really like in fictional pieces that in reality I would like be like, oh my fucking god, you're such a gigantic asshat, and then I would die. So, so you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Good thing there's no vampires in V&U. Yeah, I know there's no vampires in V&U. It's fine. Who is your favorite fictional character? Like, I'm not good at favorites, but if you mean like who's the character that I've been into the longest, I would have an answer. Or like who I don't know, like what do you mean? Like, define favorite character. That's the problem. That's too broad a range. It's too broad a range. Favorite shiny Pokemon? I mean, my favorite Pokemon in general is Bulbasaur. I also like Gengar. Tsukihime. I think I know what you're talking about, but I am not. Type Moon. I don't know if I could say I'm a fan. I'm familiar with Tsukihime, but I'm not. I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily a fan. Now, if you would ask, like, are you a fan of Blood Plus? I would have said yes. I was very much into that when I first saw it. Who do you resonate with most fictionally? It feels true or has meaning. To have particular meaning or importance. The thing is most of the characters that I like, it's not that I like. It's not that they have any like similarities or like that I, you know, like it's not that it like resonates with me and that like it makes me feel like it's a thing that I can that I enjoy. Like it's more I just you know, I just like characters that are fun, or I like characters that will kill me. So like oh god, what's her fucking name? Is it Revy? She's got like burgundy-ish reddish hair and tattoos, and she has guns and stuff. That's great. I love that. Shigo, Kim Possible, fantastic. Okay, beautiful. Ganondorf, yes. Lelouch v Britannia, Sephiroth, great, fantastic. Black Lagoon, yes, Black Lagoon. Harley Quinn, fucking love her. Ivy, great, I'll take that. I'll take 12. Sabrina from Pokemon, I think, was my favorite gym leader for 12 million years. Yeah. But then, like, a lot of people would assume that I like Sesshomaru, if you think of, like, Inuyasha characters. But my favorites are actually Koga and Naraku. So... Yeah. Ganondorf is in this. What? You didn't know that? Ganondorf was literally my first fictional crush ever. Ganondorf was my first fictional crush ever. So yeah, he's on that list. Yeah. Erica, I love Erica too. Erica has always been like my second favorite. I liked Sabrina and then I liked Erica. Yes, I know. Hi, Puffy Yummy Yumi. Hi, Puffy Yummy Yumi show. Hi, Puffy Yummy Yumi show. Yay! Just in time for Inuyasha talk. I love Inuyasha. Inuyasha's fucking fantastic. I actually just got rid of the shirt. I had an Inuyasha Kagome shirt, and I think that was the last like overt piece of like fan clothing that I had, other than like Bulbasaur stuff. Yeah. Yep, it is what it is. Which design is your favorite? I don't know. They're all fun. You know, it is what it is. Ocarina of Time was my first. Yeah. Kagome is one of your OG waifu? Oh, interesting. I liked Sango more than I liked Kagome. Yeah. I don't know. I was never, like, super fond of Kagome. Well, even when I was watching Inuyasha, I didn't really like Inuyasha either. But I liked Sango. I thought Sango was cool. Moroku was sometimes cool, but usually not cool. Kagura was cool. Yeah, Naraku was cool. Koga was cool. I think Koga is like one of the only characters that I like with that archetype, because I think most people would put Koga into like a himbo-esque archetype, right? Because he's like well-meaning, but like he's kind of an idiot. But like he really like takes care of like his own people, and like he means well for the most part. But he is still like a stubborn idiot. Kind of, yeah, like he doesn't quite perfectly fit into it because he's not like always the nicest. Like he can be a jackass. But yeah, that's one of the only characters. I think he's actually the only character that fits into like that sort of a like brash. Yeah, because he's kind of he's literally just Inuyasha, but from the other side. But yeah, he's like the only character that I've ever liked that has that kind of personality, weirdly enough. Yeah, because I'm not, it's usually not my jam. Not Shadow the Hedgehog, no. No. I was trying to think of like other things. I was like, oh, no, I don't think there's literally, most of the time my favorite characters are, yeah, either evil or like sneaky, I guess. Because I was trying to think of like, oh, well, in Ouran High School Host Club, like, I liked Hikaru and Kaoru. And I was like, no, I liked their mischief and then their sad backstory, but my favorite was actually Kyoya. And I was like, yeah, okay, so maybe that still fits the usual. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've never been into like, yeah, the usual fandom archetype. Swiper from Dora? No! Not Swiper from Dora! No. He's not nearly cool enough. I am sorry. You get told by a child that you can't swipe and then you don't swipe? No. What kind of thief is that? There was Aizen. I did like Aizen. You're not wrong. Yes. Kiora as well, I liked. But oh no, you know what? There's the other one. There was the other one in that archetype. I liked Grimmjow. Yeah, it was Grimmjow and Koga were the only ones of that, like, You know, I think I just found the through line. I think I just found the through line. You know, we can just ignore that they belong in that archetype because that's not the part of it that I liked, apparently. It's fine. It is what it is. You understand? I'm glad you understand, Ubagi. I'm glad you understand. Feral bad boy, who would have guessed? Yeah, that, and also they both, like, kidnapped someone, so that's, you know, funsies in and of itself, I suppose. You know, it is what it is. Woohoo! Always find something new about her likes. Because, like, it's not like I sit here and question why I like characters. I don't do that. I don't just sit here and, like, analyze why I like character types or what character types those types are, okay? So my assumption was just like, oh, these guys are outliers because they have very vastly different personalities from characters that I usually enjoy in my media. So, like, I don't just generally think about that, you know? Team Rocket? Team Rainbow Rocket from Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were good villains. I feel like Pokemon villains are either like actually good villains or they're like very campy, like comedy villains, you know? Yeah. Yes. Out of all the villains you know, who in your opinion is the best villain? See, I would say that the best villains are, like, when people play them, you actually hate them. You know? Personally, that's what like, when I think of, like, the best villain, I don't actually think of any characters that I like. I think of, like, I mean, currently nothing is coming to mind, but, like, immediately the idea that came to mind was just, like, characters that I hate. Like, just, like, bad fucking people. Which I know doesn't necessarily constitute, like, a villain, but, you know, just like, not doing evil because they have a grand plan. They just, like, are doing evil. And not in the, like, doing evil of, like, the Joker. Because that's its own thing. That's, like, chaos for chaos's sake. But, like, they're just, like, not... It's the characters who are, like, incredibly selfish, you know? And to the detriment of themselves and everyone around them, you know? It never ends well for those characters, but yeah. That tends to be what I think of when I think of, like the things that are portrayed as, like, in my head is, like, the best villains are, like, the ones that you love to hate, you know? So, like, you're rooting for their downfall. Because usually I'm a villain person. Like, those are the characters that I'm usually like, like, fucking Pokemon, fucking, you get to that bridge going over to Bill's PC and, you know, you need to go fix that motherfucker who somehow put his goddamn soul into a Pokemon. Going over there, you're crossing that bridge and they're like, do you want to join Team Rocket? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes. And then they're like, oh, haha, sorry, you can't. What do you mean I can't? You asked me? I said, yes, let me join your evil team. Let me become your ruler and you can be my minion. I promise it will go so much smoother. So well. Why? You tried that? That was literally the very first thing that I did in the, like, Most people didn't even realize that if you said yes, that they would just say no. That was my first answer playing that fucking game, and it sticks in my head forever because they never fucking let me do it. I was so angry. I was so angry that I was not able to do that. Surprised they never made a Team Rocket game. They probably wanted to keep the like game franchise like light and kid friendly is my assumption on it, right? Because I feel like playing is what is technically the villain of the franchise probably wouldn't have like necessarily gone over well with parents or something. I don't know. I would love that. Just please let me be the bad guy. I want to play the bad guy in the game so badly. Just so badly. Okay. Ugh. Your favorite villain is Ogata from Golden Kamuy. Pretty good ROM hack where you play as Team Rocket and Kanto? Yeah. I cannot know that those exist. The human world is strange. The human world is interesting. The human world has many things that I cannot touch. Like Carry-On, I loved Carry-On. That was so fun. That was so fun. Oh my god. We're Team Rocket. Also, our boss hates us because we suck. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to say that Moemon sounds like a very fun and fantastic time. I definitely don't know what that is at all. On a totally separate note. Wombats! Wombats are a good topic. I like wombats. Do you guys like wombats? Do you guys like wombats? I really like wombats. Did you guys know that wombats have a layer of thick cartilage in their butts? Yeah? Did you know that? They have, it's like butt armor. Wombats essentially have butt armor. Jello Noel, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, they use their butts as shields. They do. And, oh, yeah, someone already said they poop squares, but I've got another one. They also, in a defensive capacity, twerk their enemies to death. Jello Noel, thank you for another gifted. And if you did get hit by one of those, please do make sure to thank Jello Noel and welcome on in. But yes, wombats, they twerk people to death. Well, not people. They twerk and things that are trying to eat them, you know? So yeah, when they're in their burrows, they use their thick butt cartilage as a shield, and then in defense, they twerk their little butts and they crush their predator's skull between their ass and the top of the burrow. And then they have to back it on up to get out of their burrow. And so they push the dead predator out of the way with their ass. Yeah. So, welcome to a new fun fact. This time it's not cursed. It is in fact just fantastic. Yeah. Wombats have very strong asses. Yes. It's the third thing you get if you type it in on YouTube. Really? If you type what in? Wombat butt? God, you wish that were... You want to die by wombat ass? It's a very specific death wish, but I mean, I'm sure you can figure it out somehow. Pet from hell? No, they're not. They're pet from hell. They're super cute. Wombats are fantastic. Wombat twerk, probably. How did we get here? Don't worry about it. Just wombat. Oh, really? Ah. Interesting. You literally just wombat in YouTube and you get twerky wombat deaths. Nice. Very good. I think that could be fun. I think wombats are just really cute, though. I think they're a pretty underrated animal. Right? Like, lots of people like koalas or kangaroos or capybaras. To be fair, capybaras are also very cute. But wombats, I don't think get as much attention as they should. Wombat twerk to death is the result. Nice. I just think that they're silly little guys, but they have like great defensive and offensive capabilities. Yeah. Red pandas are underrated. Red pandas are also pretty cute. Yes. Do the people who like koalas know how dumb koalas really are? No, they definitely fucking do not. For some reason, what koalas look like and them being cute and them eating eucalyptus is very well known. But anything past that tends not to be very well known. So, you know, when you tell people koala facts, they get kind of like, they look at you like you're crazy, usually. And then they figure it out when they look it up themselves. Yeah, they koalas, we've already talked about koalas before. They've literally evolved to be like the stupidest fucking animal, I swear to God. No, not the sunfish! I'm currently playing a mobile game. It's literally one of those like AFK, you make your farm bigger, you log in like once a day to like make things. Anyway, it has a fishing aspect, and I literally caught a sunfish this weekend, and I was so angry about it. Because in this game, when you put the fish that you catch into your aquarium, you gain like bonus gold per second depending on what level of fish it is. Have I seen an oarfish? I have many oarfish in my aquarium. The fucking problem... The fucking sunfish is a UR fishing catch, okay? Which means that if I put it in my aquarium, I get a lot more gold per second. I do not want to put it in my aquarium, but there is no option to not put it in my aquarium. Which means that I can never put another fish into my aquarium ever again. So I stopped playing the game. Hooray! I fucking hate sunfish. Have I ever lived in a small single-room apartment? No, never a single-room apartment. I once lived in a closet. I've been in basement suites. I've rented many places, but I've never been in a bachelor or like a studio apartment, which is like the one-room ones. Hart's apartment is a studio apartment, but I've never lived in a studio. No. I prefer to have room. So I tend to pick older places to live in. Yeah, like my current apartment it's in an older building, but it means that I have more room, so I can spend floor time. I can lay on the floor. Previously, I used to do a lot of sewing and cosplay making back in the raccoon world, so I always needed room for that kind of stuff and like prop making and stuff, which now really doesn't matter because I don't do that anymore. But it's still nice to have a lot of room for yourself, right? To do anything that you might want to. Yeah, so I prefer to have space, even if I don't do a lot of like movingness or anything, but yeah. Good chunk of us have been in the closet at one point. That's not what I mean, hey ho. And you know that's not what I mean. Oh my God. That's not. It's fine. You tried a studio once and then you found out you mentally needed to separate rooms? That makes sense. To be fair, I'd probably be fine to live in a studio now because I don't actually need room for most of my hobbies. And 99% of the time when I'm awake, if I am at home, I am probably in my computer room. So, yeah. So currently, probably I could. I don't know, I just like having the option of room. Yeah. Where you're staying for college, you don't even have room for a desk? Ooh, not having a desk for college seems like it would be incredibly hard. Oof. I feel like, a studio would be nice though in the fact that like you wouldn't have as much to clean, right? Less surfaces and stuff, I guess. But if you're one of those people who really likes to have a lot of stuff, that wouldn't be very good probably. Floofs would be in the same room all the time. Yeah, the buttons probably would not be very happy if we just randomly moved into a studio apartment because they're very used to having the majority of the apartment I live in to run around in because the only place they can't go is my bedroom, and sometimes they get in there anyway. So yeah, so they definitely wouldn't be very happy, but yeah. No, I've generally tended to live in pretty big spaces, other than the first place I moved out, because that was literally like a closet or a cupboard under a staircase. And most of the V&U girls have seen the photos from that. They were all like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Haha, tea. It's fine, you know? But like, it probably didn't help my issues to be sleeping on a plywood board in a cupboard, but that's fine. You don't own a lot and you use a lot of 5-tier shelves? Ah, yeah, I have a lot of random shit. I have a lot of random shit. Yeah. So, like, theoretically, I could get everything into a room and, like, downsize and do all that stuff. But I like having stuff. Stuff is fun. I like to hoard maybe just a little bit. But, of course, I also like to, like, not just have shit, just, like, laying on the floor for no reason, you know? Like, I want it to be somewhere, right? So I've got stuff on my walls. I've got a decent amount of shelving units so I can get stuff up as well. Like, behind me, I've got a shelving unit that is dedicated solely to little VTuber knickknacks and Bulbasaur plushies. Yeah, I don't know. But I've got a decent amount of stuff, so yeah. Food getting a mind of its own. No, I'm not gonna be on one of the hoarder shows. I don't have that much stuff, okay? I am good at throwing stuff out when I don't need it anymore, so I wouldn't be like, it's not gonna be a hoarder situation. I don't know, if I have room for something or I think that it would suit, then I get it. I would say that my, like, decoration style would probably be considered maximalist. And also, like, strangely, a mix of, like, I guess it's, like, a mix of, would it be, like, what is it called? Like, vintage eclectic, maybe? I don't know. Because, like, originally, when I had a lot of plants, I had a lot of, like, more vintage style pieces. Like, I've got a lot of pictures and frames and, like, brass and gold accents. Like, there's a couple, the accent color walls in my place are, like, a really dark green. So I really like, blacks and golds and greens and stuff like that. And I, like, specifically have, like, I've gotten furniture that was, like, old and reclaimed or, like, velvet sort of things. Junk worth money then, sort of. Yeah. At one point, I asked my dad if he still had a brass lamp that I was in the house I grew up in, and he was like, what? Why do you want that? And I was like, oh, because, like, you know, I want, like, things that are, you know, like, I explained it, and he was like, so grandma, you like grandma's stuff. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And then he laughed at me, and then he brought it over, and then the bunnies ate the cord, so I can't plug it in anyway. But it's a really nice vintage brass lamp, and I'm just gonna make him put a new cord in when I eventually decide to do that, when he won't yell at me. Yeah. But yeah, like big golden mirrors and stuff. I don't know, I just like that sort of thing. But then, on the other hand, I also have, like, plushies and Bulbasaurs and you know, weeb shit. Fucking Triforce mirror. My entire computer area is just all my weeb shit. So, you know, it's an interesting mix of random shit. Yeah. Couches with flowers? No, that's a little bit too far into like grandma, not enough into like vintage. You know, I feel like there's a little bit of a difference there. But originally my couch was like a burnt orange, like a velvet burnt orange. Yeah. On the background of like a dark green wall that I put paneling on. Yeah. I like put a whole bunch of paneling up and stuff, and that'll be a pain in the ass to take down and make look nice, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Reminds me of how thrift stores were ruined by the internet. Can't find rare, secret, valuable things. Oh, yeah, that's so true. I used to go thrifting a lot, especially when I first moved in here and I was trying to, like, collect just, like, more, like, just silly little things. I've got a decent amount of, like, frames and stuff that are, like, old metal, like, picture frames and stuff that are just, you know, I like using them for decoration. I think they're really cool. But, yeah, oh god, the more time went on, the more I found less at thrift stores, or if I did find things, it was more expensive because, like, yeah, everyone was going in and buying it and then, like, putting it up on like Facebook Marketplace and shit, and then they mark it up for a crazy amount. And I was like, what the fuck? Because, like, when I originally bought one of the dresser drawers that I have in the living room for storage, it's like it was a really old piece, like it's like a vintage dresser from, like, I don't know, like 50 to 100 years ago. So, like, it doesn't even have like slides for hardware. Like, the slides it has slides, but they're like, it's just wood on wood sort of idea. Yeah, so it's like, it's an older piece. And they had like stripped everything out and like cleaned it all down and like painted it. And I got it for like $50 or something, which was fantastic. But like nowadays, if you go on and you try to find something like that, it's like hundreds. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I was looking for something that like I could maybe find something that would like match, and I could paint it myself if I needed to get the colors to suit my place. But yeah, now everything is like ridiculously expensive because my assumption is that a lot of people started doing that during the panini as a way, like as a new hobby sort of idea, and they made some money, and now everyone is like, oh yeah, great, this is worth money. And I'm like, fucking please. The worst part of thrift stores also started to increase their prices to Facebook market prices. Yeah, that's the thing, is it like it sort of became like a ramping price thing, and it was just not a time. Hello Richard, thank you. I'm glad. I love Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon, which I know people have opinions on that, but I think he's fantastic. I think he's just a little guy. So yeah, I've got a lot of Bulbasaur stuff. Got plushies, got little Lego guys, got some stuff from like gacha boxes, just randomly one Bulbasaur Pokemon card. Yeah. I do like myself a good Bulbasaur. Used to play Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid. That shit was, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was great. Now, I want to say that Yu-Gi-Oh was probably the first card game I played. No, that's a lie. Pokemon was the first card game I played. Yu-Gi-Oh was the second card game I played. Yeah, card games though. The way that I'm so both tempted, but also like trying to repel myself from going into a magic like hole, question mark. I feel like it's just like it's a bad idea. I feel like it won't end well for me. And I feel like I was introduced with like decks that I will never be able to have. Because Extrovert Friend has been playing Magic since she was in like school, and like elementary school, and So she has a lot of like really good decks, and so the decks that I was, or well, one of the 2 decks that I played was like, it's expensive. I spent hundreds to thousands in the early 2010s. Yeah, I was last night I was looking at the price of singles, and like, because I was like remembering cards that were in her deck, and I was just trying to like see how much things were. I was like, oh, I like that deck, maybe I could try to get one of my own. I was like, oh my god, no. No. I can't afford this deck. She probably got like Black Load. The deck that I played yesterday that she had was an Eldrazi colorless deck. Yeah, which when I was looking at cards, I was like, oh yeah, all right. Keyword being Eldrazi, yeah. The other deck that I played yesterday was a, it was just one of the like pre-made prefab starter decks, and it was because they had the otters, the bunnies, like the new, it was like the new little decks that had come out. So I used the bunny deck when she was first teaching me for like the normal standard format, and then we played a second game with commanders. I don't know, I think it's fun. I don't know, I do enjoy card games, but they're expensive. They're expensive. You can get cheap proxies or print your own. Yeah, in my mind, I don't want to just like get cheap like I would, if I used proxies, my thing is like, I would use a proxy deck, but I would want to have all the actual cards too, you know? I don't know if that makes sense for anyone else, but like in my mind, I wanna have the cards, and then, you know, I can use the proxies, but I wanna like have the actual cards. I don't know. I think that might just be a me thing, but yeah. Pre-cons are always great casual way in, but yeah, keeping up yeah, that's the thing, is like, oh my god, they added me to their Magic the Gathering like fucking messenger chat, and it's a bunch of it's mainly the girlies like husbands and shit. So it's like, it's just there's me and normie friend and extrovert friend are in the group, and then extrovert's friend's fiance and normie friend's husband, and then and one of the fiance's childhood friends, ? And they were all, and then another girl that like runs bars and stuff around here that I don't know very well. And so they were all like talking about like, yeah, we're going to like Magic Monday at this bar, blah, blah, blah. And I was just sitting there like, why am I in this group chat? I am friends with 2 of these people, and you always do Magic on days where I am at work. Why am I in this group chat? And Doom King, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. I appreciate it. And if you did get hit by one of those, please do make sure to thank our lovely Doom King and welcome on in. Yeah. FOMO will happen. Yeah, well, that's one thing. I was like, because the more they talk about it, the more I'm like, I do want to play card games again. I do miss doing card games. Wonder why they ever add me to certain group chats, right? But then, yeah, so I was like, okay, on one hand, card games are great, and like, I know that I was added because extrovert friend is so excited to have another girl be in the group chat, because normie friend is in there, who's one of the girls who's coming to Japan with me as well, and she's in there, but she doesn't actually play because her husband tried to teach her Magic, and it literally caused one of the biggest fights that they have ever had, apparently, in their entire marriage. Because he kept like cutting her off and explaining things, and because like he's really into it, and she's never played a card game before. So like I have, they were all surprised that I picked it up really quickly, but like I have a lot of background in like, I've played other card games, so like, you know, to me it's you know, there's a lot of things that are like, yeah, that's logical. She's never played a card game before, so that was her first attempt, and yeah, she's like, I'm never playing again. So extrovert friend was so excited that I picked up on it, and she was like, yeah, it's gonna be so great, like we're gonna have so much fun, and like she put me in this group chat, and I'm just sitting here like, girl, I'm never coming to Magic Monday because I work on Mondays. I work on Mondays. Also, you know that I hate people, and the only people I know in this group that I'm friends with are you and Normie Friend, and Normie Friend doesn't play the game, and I know your fiance from when I come over to your house, but we're not like friends. So it's gonna be like me and like you, and I don't think you want to keep playing me, and because I'm gonna have to keep stealing your deck. Like, I don't know what you want from me. So then that's why part of the reason I was looking at cards. It's like, I need to get my own deck if I'm gonna play with them, because I don't want to keep stealing her decks. But yeah, you know, we'll see, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll just play, oh god, what was it called? There was one card game that I played in pre-debut. I stopped playing it when we debuted last year. God, what was it? Shadowverse? Shadowverse. Because Leora Senpai mentioned it at one point, so I played that in pre-debut for a hot second. But the last card game that I played where I, like, was really into it, like, I went to the shops to play games with people, was, Weiss Schwartz. Yeah. I've talked about having an Angel Beats deck previously, but yeah. So that was the last card game that I was like super into. But the other thing is, we all know what my luck's like. I was really surprised that I beat Extrovert Friend in both games, because usually my pulls are terrible. I have played Inscription. I really enjoyed it. It was one of the first games that we played when I debuted. Yeah. It was pretty early on, I want to say. And I mean, we all got like Vanguard sets. Where is mine? It used to be. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I do still have all my Vanguard cards from earlier in the year. But we never technically finished learning the game, because Leora Senpai taught me and Meeta the basics, so without any of the card effects. So we just did like how the game worked and the circles and stuff. But because I don't think Meeta had played a card game before, so we did like the super basics just to try to get the hang of it. And then I don't think we ever learned past that, or at least I never learned past that for Vanguard. So, but I'd be down to try it again sometime. I do enjoy card games. I'm not very good at them, but but I do quite enjoy them. So maybe we'll pick something up. I wonder, can you? That might be. Can you pick who you duel in like TCG online stuff? For example, like if I were to start playing Shadowverse again, is there like a way where I can just like I can like send a duel request or something, and we could just play against each other and have fun and learn shit? Because that, you know, that would be a reason to actually bother. Yes, you think so? Okay, maybe I'll re-download it and go looking through that. Go looking through that just to see. Because that might be kind of fun to do. I will not remember how any of it works. But, you know, it is also, I believe Shadowverse is completely free. Shadowverse actually stopped making new content. Yeah, well, if it's free and it does the thing, it might still be like a fun thing to just throw up every once in a while and just play with each other. Magic Arena can also be fun. Yeah, but at that point, why? Like, at that point, shouldn't I just get the actual cards? You know? You know? At that point, shouldn't I just get the actual cards anyway? I feel like, because you have to pay for cards, usually, like card packs and stuff anyway, for most online card games. The game is the actual cards. Yeah, I know, but like, for example, when when we use like the bunny deck and the otter deck, when Extrovert Friend was teaching me, it came with like a code so that she could put it into the game as well. Yeah. So at that point, might as well just get the actual cards, because then you can get the digital cards too. Yeah. I don't exactly know how that works though. You guys do a Master Duel? Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Actually, maybe I'll put up a poll. Let me make a note to myself. Maybe I'll put up a poll for like members to see which one is more popular. Poll for TCG games, or possible TCG games. And Shadowverse and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and Magic PG Arena. Alright. Yeah. For collabs or against members? Either or. I think it would be fun to play some games against or with you guys. There's also, oh my god, wait. There was a game that this is totally unrelated to TCG. Oh god, what the fuck is it? This is gonna kill me. There's a game that I was looking at specifically because I was like, oh, that could be fun to play with you guys, because it had, oh, where is it? I don't see it. But yeah, because it said you can like play against people and set up lobbies, and it was a free game, and fuck, where is it? Where are you? And it reminded me of Bomberman games, and that's why, like the mini games and stuff. So I was like, that looks fun, but where the fuck is it? I can't see it. Where is it? No, not a TCG. Not a TCG, but it was a thing that, because someone said play with, and I was like, yes, that play with. And I was thinking about it earlier, and I marked it off, and now where did it go? Fuck! Oh no! Did I not mark it off? I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna have to Google it. Free. Has cat like Bomberman online. This is a terrible Google. Pigeon Pop. The fuck is Pigeon Pop? That's definitely not the one. It had a cat. No, not exploding kittens. Gosh darn it. This is gonna kill me. Please. Why? No. I remember that. Was it Bomber Grounds? That might. Let's see. Maybe. This is free. It has cats. That looks like it might have been it. Anyway, it was a free game. Yeah, okay, wait. The more I look at it, this has cats. And it has bombs. Yeah, I think that might be it. Anyway, I saw it and I was like, ooh, that could be fun to play for like just like a let's hang out type of night. I don't know if anyone else would be interested in doing that. And doing some PvP blowing up of one another. Here, wait, let me copy the... Here, wait. Yeah. So if anyone would be interested in that, I was thinking maybe either this week or next week of throwing that onto my schedule. Yeah. It's free. Yeah, it's free, so that everyone could play if they wanted to, and it looked like it would just be like, you know, just a silly fun time. During sane hours? What are sane hours? I don't know what you're talking about. It looks cute. Yeah, we can blow each other up. I think it would be really fun. And we'd all be like starting at the beginning, unless one of you is magically like a super player of this game. But yeah, I don't know, it looks kind of interesting, so I was like, oh, that would be kind of probably really fun to play with the informants, and you know, they could probably blow me up like 12,000 times, and you know, it'll be good for all of us, probably. Yay, you have 30 minutes of it. Nice. Well, at least one of us will. Oh, why did that start playing music all of a sudden? Jesus fucking Christ, that was terrifying. Please stop. Thank you. Anyway, yeah. I have been trying to think of silly little things that I can do with you guys. Yes. But I know that, yeah, a lot of the like really standard games that people play with chat are like Fall Guys, Gartic Phone, and there was another one. But yeah, so I was trying to figure out like things that weren't those that we could play together. A crab game. That was the last one we did. So yeah. Except Minecraft and Worms. Okay, but Worms is fantastic. There was an online Worms too at one point, wasn't there? I think we've talked about this before too, with tanks. Anyway, that would be fun to do at some point too. I don't know, I like those kind of things. They're fun. Although Worms is kind of slow, or anything based on that, because it is, you know, turn-based one at a time. So depending, you know, if one person walks away to pee or something and it's their turn, and then you're like, why? The countdown is so slow. That was always the one problem I had with those. But, you know, it is what it is. Crab game, he did. Yeah, well, some of you guys targeted me last time. I'd be down to play another round of crab games and things like that, too. Yeah. Rumble Club, it's like Party Animals, but free and top-down? Rumble Club? Rumble Club. Ooh, donut. Ooh, up to 20 players? Okay, yeah. I will also add that to my library for later. Thank you. Collecting games to play with informants. Yeah. Happy. Any pastel palette colored game you're in? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. No, not League of Legends. Not League of Legends, please. This is a relatively league-free zone. No, it's a lie. My channel is a relatively league-free zone. I do still get pulled into League, but I don't stream League, so we're gonna leave it that way. League is one of those things that will pop up here every once in a blue moon, but generally speaking, that's while I play. It's not really something I'll probably stream. On other people's channels, maybe. But yeah, not necessarily here. Dominion Online is a free deck builder game? Dominion Online, that sounds familiar. Let me just... yeah. TFT is fine, but League shall never be touched again. I touched TFT like one time. I wasn't very good at it, so... I did buy the one of the little eggy dragony guys. So, like, you can use them in TFT, but also they follow you around in ARAMs, so... Minecraft VSMP is cute. Yeah, I should log back on to the VSMP. I haven't been on the VSMP in a hot second, honestly. Only just cause like A lot of the time, if I'm on in the middle of the night, then there's really not very many other people on. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I helped everyone. Everyone knows what they're doing now. Okay, there's no need for me to be here. But yeah, I should log back on again sometime. Probably during the day. Maybe I'll get up early one day and log back in. Lobotomy Corp took over Minecraft time. Yeah, there's also that. Yeah. I do love Minecraft though. I do really love Minecraft. Oh, fuck me. Wait, sorry. I need a second. Stop. Sorry, that reminded me that I forgot to turn the server off for the Mayocraft server. So it's once again gonna be day like 6 million or something because it's been running since Friday. So I'm sure it'll be fine. I can reset the days back to maybe just like 500 instead of 1,000. I'll go on and do that later. It is fine. I'm thinking I might make us a bigger storage room or like an easier to use storage room maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might do that. Yeah. Just because the whole time we were adventuring, Maeve doesn't like to Maeve doesn't like to sort her stuff. She likes to dump it all into a chest and continue playing. I like organization. So I'm thinking that I might make a really, really big storage room in the basement and cheat it in with creative mode. Because there's I think one of the mods, I'm not certain, but I think I saw that one of the mods is the drawer mod, and the drawers have a controller unit. That means that like anything connected within a certain radius, you can literally just chuck everything in and it'll throw things into the proper drawer, like it'll sort for you. So I'm thinking I might do that. It'll still take a fucking hot second to get that all set up because you're gonna need a drawer for every single fucking item, and there's a lot of goddamn items. And I want it organized by like tree type and wood type and all that kind of shit. So, but you know, that might be an idea. At the very least, possibly. I'm thinking maybe. Yeah, so we just like have a central room that we can chuck everything into and then have it separate out into other places. But, you know, so an item library rather than item storage. Yeah, essentially. So it would take me a hot fucking second to do it even with creative mode, but it would probably help Maeve in that like she just tends to shove everything into a chest and be done with it, and this would allow her to do that. Yeah. Because I want to make it easier for her so she has fun too. Because I know that not everyone likes having like a super set up storage system like I do. Voice still holding up. You've probably noticed that I've like cleared my throat a lot or muted myself a lot. It has not been great all day, so honestly we're probably not gonna go for too much longer either. Yeah, no, my throat is not great today. It has been doing not fantastic today. But I still wanted to like hang out and, you know, do a thing. Yeah, that's why you asked? Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm trying. You know, there's some things that I can't fix at the moment, and that sucks. Has anyone done something like that but created an item request system so you can go to a console rather than walking? Yeah, yes. there are mods that have that. I don't know if any of them necessarily are in this particular pack, because this pack is based more on like adventure and exploration and like the ridiculous amounts of dimensions that is in it. So I'm not certain. There's not a lot of like a lot of the like tech sort of mods in this particular pack, but I'm pretty sure that drawers is in it. I'm pretty sure I saw drawers when I was running through earlier. No, not cold. Decided it's a chronic throat issue that has been it's been here for a hot second, but it's gotten considerably worse since my birthday, which has made me very angry because it means that I can't do a lot of the streams that I have wanted to do since then. It's also why we don't really do karaoke anymore either very often, because singing for even short periods of time is painful, but also it means that I like generally lose my voice for the next couple of days often. Yeah, but it kind of goes in and out. Some days are better than others, but yeah, it is what it is. I am on the list to go to a specialist, but sadly specialists do take months to get to before you can be seen, let alone like doing things afterwards. So yeah, but hopefully eventually that'll get, you know, fixed and figured out. But for now, I just have to make sure that I'm keeping, you know, not doing the things I shouldn't be doing too often. Every once in a while as a treat. Yeah, like I think we've technically done 2 karaokes since my birthday, because there was the V&U Summer Relay concert karaoke thing, and then I did one impromptu karaoke last month. And that's the only karaoke we've done, sadly. I want to do them, but then I know that I'm not going to be able to stream for a couple of days afterwards. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah. But yeah, today, it's not like a throat soreness. Today it has been like not like an inside throat, it's like a muscle around like the base of the neck. It like toward like the bottom of the neck towards the collarbones. In there, it's like really tight today. So, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I know that like health comes first and foremost, but I want to like be able to, I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys. If it's like just chatting or playing games or doing whatever, you know, I really do enjoy being able to do that. So that's why I've been trying to like, I have less streams on my schedule than I used to. Not by a lot, but more than I would like a cramp. Yeah, kind of. It is a musculature issue. So, but yeah, I am trying to like make sure that, you know, I make sure that I'm on like essentially complete vocal rest whenever I'm not streaming, or I have to say something while I'm at Raccoon World job. And like I have had to cancel a couple of streams, more than I would like, right? Like on days where it is bad and stuff. So I am making sure to like, you know, not overdo it too much. But it's annoying, you know. I wanna be able to, I don't know, I want to be able to like be here and like do stuff with you guys, but I can't. It sucks. It makes me really angry, and it makes me like, I don't know, I know that I shouldn't. It's one of those things, right? Like, I don't know if any of you guys get like brainworms or feel bad about stuff. So like, I know that like technically, I shouldn't feel bad about like medical things that I can't really control, but like I do feel really bad because there's a lot of things that like in my mind I should have had done by now, where I wish I could have like, you know, finished, or like I could spend more time with you guys, or you know, we could keep doing like, you know, there's a lot of things that have gone to the wayside, like ASMR streams and karaoke and being able to like finish projects on the outside, doing recordings or like the cover that I'm started working on and then never really got the chance to continue doing, because if I sync, then I'm not going to be able to stream for a hot second. And so yeah, you know, it kind of sucks, and like I know logically that like there's really not much I can do about it, but I want to make sure that like I'm, you know, I don't know. Is it weird to be like I want to make sure that I'm a streamer that my chat is proud of? It's kind of lame, but it's, you know, it's still true. So I don't want to like let you guys down, because like I really do appreciate you guys and being able to like chill and hang out. So so yeah, it is what it is, you know. Also, I don't know if I said out loud. I read it in my head, and I don't know if I said it out loud. But Doom King, thank you for the thank you for the soup. I appreciate that. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. My eyeballs, they're spicy. Yeah. Spicy eyeballs. Spicy eyeballs. It's fine. Anyway. We Are Traveling was recorded actually a hot second ago. That was recorded prior to my birthday, actually. Not that you might subscribe. No, my eyeballs were just leaking and therefore burning. I mean, like just the one eyeball, honestly, is spicy. But yeah, no, We Were Traveling was recorded a hot second ago. There's actually some things that I have to record that are not technically not V&U related, but outside things that I have to record. And I'm like, I have to pick like a day that I don't stream at night and then do like it in the midnight so that I have at least this whole time I'm sleeping to recover my voice. You able to keep him speaking that many months? You don't understand how difficult it was. Oh my god. For example, I know that some people did notice, but the V&U Universe Season 2 trailers, the V&U Season 2 trailers played the song. They had the song, like the music from it, as the music in the trailer. The amount of times I almost was like for a sneaky little and then this same thing whenever that music like played and did the thing, I was like foreshadowing. But I was like, if I fucking say foreshadowing out loud, I'm gonna get in trouble. That outro intro, when you heard it in the song, you had the biggest smile. Yeah! Oh my god. God, I just... The way that there were so many times where I was... Once the V&U Universe teasers, like the trailer dropped, I was like, okay, now technically I can hum that part. And it's not the world's biggest fuck up. I was very worried about that. I was so worried that I was gonna fuck it up absolutely horrifically. But like, yeah, there were times where I had like the lyrics stuck in my head and they would just like circle, and I was like, I can't say this so loud. Hi, sexy. Have a good night. You're surprised no one spilled it? You don't understand how close. How close it was. And to be fair, I think that the two biggest spillers probably are myself and Meeta. And Meeta was on hiatus for for a good chunk recently. So she didn't really have to worry about spilling it too close to when it was going on. Yeah. But there's many things that I do my very, very best to not spill. There's things that I do my very, very best to not spill. Right? There's always things that I'm trying so hard to not spill. You don't understand. It's a problem. It's a problem. You're currently confused. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Okay. There's always things that I am not supposed to talk about. There's always things, and I do my very best. And this is why I shouldn't be told that things exist before they do. Keep that monumental effort. Yeah, just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. It's fine. Like what? I can't say. What do you mean? Like what? It's fine. Anyway, there might be, you know, more things that Cyon needs to shut the fuck up about. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. No, I can say definitely not that one decided. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't had, I mean, I feel like you guys would know that anyway, because that's like we would have had to have auditions open sort of idea before we get a new gen. Could you imagine we just like had people in the basement? Jesus Christ. They'd be in there for a fucking hot second at this point. No. That one I can for sure say is not what's going on here. You could imagine it? No. Oh my. Do you think I could... Not only would they have been in the basement for a hot second, right? Because like Gen 5 is Gen 5 is getting ready to do their 6 month, right? No. I would not have been able to do it for that long. Have a good night, Memento. Have a good night. But yeah, no, that's far too long for me to have been able to keep that particular something. Because you guys would have heard me talk about, like, I did this thing with a friend. Sort of idea, right? Like, I would have had to try so heckin' hard to not mention, like, new kohai or anything, you know? It was not, I would not have done well. Maybe the new gen is among the staff? What? In what way? The leaky leaker? I do my best. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't leak anything about AAA. I didn't leak a single thing. I didn't leak a single thing. It was so good. Me and yeah, you don't know them. It's fine. Like that, it would be so bad. But yes, I've been trying very hard to not be a leaky leaker. Yes. Do I probably give away the fact that there are secrets? For sure. But like, I feel like everyone has secrets, so like that's fine. You did hint that one of them was a bunny. I did not hint that. Everyone knew that. That was on the audition form. That was not a me problem. That was on the audition form. We knew what they were. Everyone knew what they were gonna be. That's That, you can't blame that on me. You cannot blame that on me. I will not take that L. That is not my L to have. Yeah. It's kind of though, like, yeah, Meeta was saying that she was gonna be the big sister bear, but in fact, she is not the big sister bear. She was so mad about that. She was so mad about that. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. Roa is like the biggest sister. Meeta had no fucking chance. It's so good. Oh my god, it makes me so fucking happy. Roa's a big bear. Yes, exactly. She's definitely not the big sister bear. Dude, even if she was technically the, like, you know, like, even if the bear was, like a baby bear. I'm sorry, but Meeta, I refuse to believe that Meeta's a big sister. I mean, I know that she... she's good at taking care of people or whatever, but like I can't see it. I refuse. I refuse. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. Is she good with kids? Yeah. But to be fair, I'm also good with kids. That doesn't mean that I should be around kids. I don't like them. Keep them away from me, please. Please save me. Spare me from the children. Meeta's great with kids. But in her mind, she has big sister energy. But I don't think so. Meeta has bratty little sister energy. Yes. Would I trust her to take care of people in an emergency situation? Yes. Would I trust her to take care of people in a non-emergency situation where she was allowed to have fun and do whatever she wanted? No. I mean, she would take care of people, but also she will cause chaos and do things that make me cringe on the inside and on the outside. So, like, talk to random people in public. Why are you talking to them? Please just walk down the street like a normal person. I don't understand. I am too anxious for this. Please stop. Please stop making me apologize to people. Is Meeta the little sister for everyone in V&U? I don't know about for everyone in V&U, but Meeta's definitely the little sister for a lot of people in V&U. Yeah. Like, I know probably that, like, there's some girly worlds who wouldn't consider Meeta to be, like, the littlest sister. I mean, maybe, like, a little sister, but, like, we've also got other babies. Other babies, yes. Like, I would consider Suri my little sister. Like, I love Suri like a little sister too. But Suri and Meeta are very different types of little sister, right? Meeta is like the little sister who breaks into your room, steals your makeup, and you want to punt him out the window, right? Suri is the little sister that you want to, like, help with her homework, and you're very proud of her for all of her achievements, and you want to make sure you spoil her and give her everything, right? And like, Zelly is a little sister that's somewhere right in between the two. She likes causing chaos, but also she, like, feels bad if she causes too much chaos, and she'll help you clean up afterwards, right? And then Tomomi is closer to, like, a Meeta type sibling because she will probably join in with the pranks with Meeta, but she knows that, like, she can take things seriously if she wants to. But she's also like Meeta is like a gremlin, but, like, say so. Like, she's not gonna swear. She is gonna be, like, very polite when it comes to, like, adult figure, like, positions of power and stuff. Whereas Tomomi will not. She will not. Tomomi is the little sister who's gonna, like, flip off the principal if you drive past, you know? Yeah. And, like, Chiquino is kind of like a little sister too, but she's the little sister who, like, is, like, the quiet little sister, you know? She's a little sister that, like, she'll come out and help if you need help, but like she's probably gonna be sitting in a corner working on something and just trying to like stay out of the chaos. But then every once in a while she surprises you by actually being the one who instigated all of the chaos, you know? Like she said something offhandedly to like the Tomomi and Meeta, and like she knows that they're gonna take that and run, and she makes it them think that it's their idea to do the thing, you know, and she's just watching the carnage, right, from a safe place. And every once in a while she might also jump into it, but like she strikes from the shadows. Yeah, exactly. You don't suspect. Yeah. Chiki's really smart too. Yeah. Yeah. That's I think those are who I think of as like little sisters. I think Echo's a little sister too, but like she's not quite the same amount of little sister as like those girlies, you know? Echo's little sister, but like she can also be, she's very like not proper, that's not the right word at all, but like she can be very like mature. She's very good at planning things. She's like little sister gremlin, but also like very put together. Like I would trust Echo with anything, you know? Like you know, Echo shows up with her homework to class every day. Meeta's is probably eaten by the dog. She says the dog, it was probably eaten by herself because she wanted to see how the paper tasted, right? Like Echo's like a little sister, but she's not like the little sister, you know? She's maybe like the middle child, I guess. Like she's younger than some, older than some sort of idea. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of girlies who are like that. Like I consider most of them little sisters. To be fair, I'm very protective over most of the girly girls, but just because I don't consider them like, yeah, they're not like typical in my brain, like stereotypical little sister. They just happen to be littler and sister-er. Yes. Have a good night. Meeta's description is too true. I love Meeta. I love her so much, man. Who's the most older sister? In what context? Because, like, I think at least for when it comes to each gen, I think that there's like a big sister or like a weird aunt in each gen, you know? Like for Gen 5, Roa is definitely the big sister. She's, you know, she's the most, I mean, they're all chaotic. Roa can also be chaotic, but like she kind of like pulls them like together, and you know, she can do the mature thing if she wants to, sort of idea. Right? And then in Gen 4, the de facto big sister is Mizma. Right? And then I guess in Gen 3, technically it's me. But for a long time, especially closer to debut, it was actually Kokone Senpai. It was actually Kokone Senpai, because we did a lot of collabs and stuff with her, and she had to kind of wrangle us all together. But like if we're thinking just Gen 3, then like technically it would be me, which is a terrifying thought. Because I might be like protective, and I might have what some people associate with big sister energy, but like I also am very reactive and revel in chaos. So I don't do very much to wrangle, you know? So Gen 3's big sister is Kokone Senpai. I guess if there's one in every gen, then Amoria Senpai is Amoria Senpai's big sister. And then Gen 1, they're all very like the only one that I would consider to not be big sister is Luffy Senpai, right? Because Leora Senpai and Kokone Senpai both, like, yeah, they can be unhinged. Yeah, they can say, like, crazy shit, but, like, that's all of us, right? They can also be very mature. They're very put together. You know, they know what they're doing. or they can come across as knowing what they're doing. Yeah. So, yeah, I would still say, like, I think Kokone-senpai is probably, like, the general de facto. She's, like, the general mom slash one-san of V&U. I think we all, like, look up to Kokone-senpai a lot, but also, when it comes to, like, big V&U events or collabs or stuff, we all do call her, like, shit. I mean, both of them. Like, Liora-senpai is the founding father, you know? And Kokone-senpai's mom. Shh, don't tell her I said that, though. It's fine. She's sleeping. Liora is the weird uncle. No! She's not. She's not. We always want Liora-senpai around. Yeah. The Dai sisters. Yeah, Dai-senpai. Our Dai-senpai, our founding fathers. Lyra held it together for all of us. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, they're great. They're fantastic. On that note, though, we've hit 2 hours, and I think that my throat is wanting to absolutely die. Absolutely wanting to pass away at this particular moment. So I'm gonna go see if there is someone up and about at the moment. This does not seem correct. There's many things here that it says that people exist, and I know that these people are not exist because I watched them and stream YouTube. What the fuck? YouTube, what the fuck? Okay, give me a hot second here. Oh, Pippa's on. Oh, Pippa's doing a co-working stream. Ooh, is she whispering at me? Pippa just whispered at me. We're gonna go hang out with Pippa. And I'm gonna rest my throat hole. Yes. My mouth ball. Let me just set to redirect to Pippa Pebblesworth. Did the new schedule get posted this week? Absolutely not. Why? Because I have not made it yet. It is open. And I was actually kind of half wondering if I should make it while streaming. But, you know, I haven't technically made it yet. So. Yeah, it is what it is. We will have a Lobotomy Corp stream on Thursday. We will have a collab stream on Friday at 1:30 a.m., which is not my usual start time, but it's someone's usual start time. And I'm very excited about it. It is an impromptu collab because originally she was playing the game by herself, but I have been invited and I'm very excited. I'm thinking that Friday. I'm thinking I'm gonna do games with chat. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna be games with chat. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, Yumi. Yeah, some of you already know exactly who. Yeah, Yumi! Yumi usually starts her streams at 1:30, so that's what we're gonna do on Friday. I'm very excited. And then, yeah. Show up for You Know Who's B-Day? Yes, I do have a birthday call-in coming weekend. I was really sad I missed Serenity's. Because I was busy all weekend and I wasn't really home, and I'm very sad about that, but... I told her happy birthday. I told her happy birthday. Just couldn't do a call-in. I'm very sad. But it's fine. I'm glad that she's having so much fun. She's still streaming, so you were in chat? Yeah. I've been in chat and I've been lurking and stuff, but haven't been able to participate, which sucks. Because I was busy this weekend and I wasn't really home, and then and now I have work because she's still going, and I'm like, oh darn it. Lethe is also having a birthday stream. Yeah, which I didn't realize. She also messaged me and asked if I wanted wish her happy birthday on a call-in, and I didn't see it until literally today. So I feel really bad about that. I'm gonna make her a birthday present to give to her as a belated birthday present later, because yeah, I have not been around a ton the last couple of days. I've actually left my house for once in a blue moon, so yeah, I felt really bad about that. Okay, but yeah, I think that we'll do some membership, or not some membership games, some chat games. Yes, on Friday as well. And then I'm not certain about Sunday. That's the one that's up in the air right now. That's the one that's up in the air. Cause I'm debating between more Lobotomy Corp, or if I want to test my luck and do an ASMR stream. Maybe, because if my throat's not doing well, I can always just, it can be short and I can do triggers, and then if I want to do more, then I can always do lobotomy later at night, is what I'm thinking. Maybe, but yeah, I don't know. I'll finish the schedule before I go to bed tonight, and I'll post it so you guys have it. Please, you just need to last for 30 more seconds. Let me just say goodbye to people before you disappear, you stupid fucking vocal cords. Okay. Push air through my throat. Make everything be A-okay. Great, this is perfect. Your body is smoking. Yeah, they just kind of gave up there. It's fine, you know, as long as I like push a good amount of like air through my throat, and it just means I have to like contract my diaphragm a lot more. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and hanging out and like chilling and chatting, even if it is just a short little chill tonight. I do appreciate it. Yes. Thank you for popping by, Dougie. We're just ending. I'm doing okay, you know, doing as I do. But yes, I will see you guys. I'm trying to, I don't know, Thursday. I don't know if it'll be late night Thursday or daytime Thursday. I haven't decided yet, but you know what? We'll figure it out as we do. I'm really hoping that maybe one of these after work days, my throat just feels fantastic and I do like an impromptu gorilla karaoke stream or something. I think that would be great. That would be funsies. But you know, it is what it is. Of course I can wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Dougie. Happy birthday. I hope it's a really fantastic one where you get to do exactly what you want to do. I hope that it's full of happy things and that you get to spend it with fantastic people, even if that means that you just want to spend it by yourself, because you are also fantastic people. So happy birthday. Yes. Angelo Noel, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate it so much. And welcome on in. Gilgamesh. But yes, thank you so much, guys, for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it, because I know that chatting streams, we just kind of talk about 12 million random fucking things for no apparent reason. But it makes me really happy to know that you guys, like, you know, as much as I enjoy hanging out with you guys also, you know, enjoy hanging out with me. That makes me really happy. Yeah. So I hope that everyone has a really good day tomorrow, or you know, today for those of you who are just starting the day off. And yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. But let's go give lots and lots of love over to Pippa Pebblesworth and do some co-working with her. I will definitely be co-working with her because I've got to get this I've got to get this schedule up. All right. I'll catch you guys next time. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, did you guys know that if you have
too much vitamin B, it means that your pee turns neon yellow? That gave me a jump scare this morning. So you know, if you ever take vitamin B supplements and that happens, just know that it's normal, apparently. Yeah.